Pizzullo, your opening statement, which I've got in front of me, you made mention of the fact that the department's work extends to dealing with the effects of climate change.
Yes.
And to better position Australia to deal with the increasing exposure and vulnerability to nationally significant crises, including those due to climate change. With the greatest of respect, is that comedy, parody, or is that serious?
I'm not sure. Are you referring to the question that you've asked me? I don't understand.
No. The suggestion that the Department of Home Affairs is somehow prioritising the issue of climate change. Is that a serious...
Well, I'm not sure if you've noticed the increasing frequency and severity of weather events. We're responsible in supporting the Minister for Emergency Management, who happens to be at the table, with policy and legislative advice. My colleague, the Coordinator General of NEMA, that was questioned this morning, then delivers programs. I genuinely don't know how to respond to a rather oddly put question. You asked me whether it's comedy. It's my job. I don't really understand what you're asking me.
Well, so you're meaning to tell me that the Department of Home Affairs is prioritising the effects of climate change?
When you say prioritising, it's one of the things we work on.
It's clearly a priority. Where would you put climate change in amongst the following? Counter-terrorism, cybersecurity, migration, visas, refugee humanitarian status. I mean...
I balance my work, the resources the government affords me across all of the national risks that we assist the government in managing.
And what role does the Department of Home Affairs play in respect of climate change?
We're running the National Resilience Task Force, which was set up after the election, which is looking at both security as well as climate-induced national resilience challenges, which can extend from one end of the spectrum to natural disasters and the impact on communities of frequent and more persistent and more severe weather events, right through to supply chain blockages and the issues that might arise in relation to the global access that we have to markets as a result of conflict. And you're seeing that play out, for instance, in the Ukraine war with Russia's illegal invasion, right through to what might happen in terms of impacts on our critical national infrastructure were we to be the subject of cyber attacks.
So you say that human-induced climate change is somehow a credible threat to Australia's home affairs. Is that what the contention is?
Well, I think it's a credible threat to Australia, and we're the Home Affairs Department.
So does the department take a view that climate change is human-induced?
Yes.
Well, does it?
Does
it really? I'm here to pick out extraordinary statements like the Department of Home Affairs has got time in between cybersecurity, terrorism, migration. Which one, Minister, which one do you think is on a hierarchy of priorities? Which one would you pick?
Senator Antic. Minister, I know you're trying to answer the question. I did want to give the Senator some leniency to get his question out, if you could not interrupt him, and we'll give you a chance in a moment uninterrupted.
Okay. Well, look, I guess the original question was, is this parody? Is this a joke? The answer is no.
Senator
that's serious.
Antic,